Namaste, this is Monica and I welcome you to today's practice, which is going to be a slow-paced practice based in traditional Indian yoga. And the whole purpose of this practice is for you to connect with yourself, connect with your body, mind and spirit. So we are going to make this practice slow and gentle and on the soothing side so that you have enough time and enough comfort to really watching through your practice, witnessing yourself throughout the practice, and that is the main purpose of yoga, by getting your mind focused on what is happening in the present moment. So with that, let us explore this practice together and let's meet on the mat. So starting with a cross-legged position, you can also grab some blocks, belt, anything that you have around you, the props to make your practice more accessible for yourself. So you can place your palms over your thighs, palms facing up, taking a chin mudra by touching the tip of your index finger and thumb. Roll your shoulders back and allow your body to settle down on the mat. Breathing in and out through your nostrils. Focusing on your breath. And let your breath be as it is, the way it is going on right now. And notice the subtle sound made by your breath. Notice the subtle movement in your shoulders, in your chest. With each inhalation and exhalation that you take. And really making that connection with yourself by being aware of your body, by being aware of what sensations are happening in your body. How does your body feel right now? How does your mind feel right now to you? And try and see if you can avoid labeling your feelings, labeling your thoughts, and just watching them with neutrality as it is, without any identification of any sort. And as we ground and center ourselves, allow your palms to bring your palms to the heart center. We'll be chanting 1 Om 3 Shantis to begin. Breathe in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And as you exhale, you can open your eyes. Placing your palms back on your knees, inhale to lift your chin up. Exhale to drop your palms down. Exhale to lower your gaze. Exhale to open your eyes. Placing your palms back on your knees, inhale to lift your chin up. Awakening your neck and the spine. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin to the chest. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, chin to the chest. Relax your shoulders and your spine and allow your neck to move into clockwise and anti-clockwise direction. As you inhale, take your neck up. Exhale, bringing your neck back down on the towards your chest. And maybe change the direction after a few rounds. And coming back to the center, stretch your arms in the T shape. Bring your palms over your shoulders. Start to rotate your shoulder socket clockwise and anti-clockwise, making a full rotation here. Changing the direction. And coming back to the center as you inhale, raise your arms up, lengthen your spine, and exhale, twist to your right. Right palm behind you, left palm pressing your right knee in. Look over your right shoulder. Exhale to release. Inhale, lengthen up, and exhale, twist to your left. Exhale, coming back in the center. Extend your legs in front of you. If you have the belt or the scarf, you can grab the belt or the scarf. We are going to go into cow face pose, Gomukha Asana. Bend your right knee, placing your right knee over your left knee and drawing your right foot right next to your left hip. You can simply stay here or bend your left knee as well to draw your foot towards your hip. Now stretch your right arm up, bend your right elbow, placing your palm behind you. Take your left arm also behind you. Try and catch hold of your palms behind you. Alternatively, you can also use a belt. Drop the belt behind you, catch hold and pulling the belt in the opposite direction. Opening that chest, opening your shoulders, chin parallel to the floor. If you have too much gap between your knees, you can place a cushion, block, anything that feels okay for you. Exhale to release. Stretch your arms in front of you, right upper arm over the left one, and wrap your arms around, bringing your shoulder blades away from each other for eagle arms. Lift your elbows up and feel the stretch behind your back, the upper back, as if your back is pulling in the opposite direction horizontally. Feel the impact on your shoulders. More you lift, more you feel, and taking your arms away from you. Exhale to slowly release. Place your palms in front of you to walk your palms forward and sink the chest down as much as you can. And feeling the impact in your right outer hip here as you fold forward. Feel the sensation, connecting with that sensation. And walk your palms back. Let us move on to the other side. Extend your legs again in front of you. This time left knee over the right one. Choose your variation for the seating. And moving back into your cow face pose. Stretch your left arm. taking it back, right arm taking it back. Your palms are into opposite direction. Press your elbows back to feel that opening in your shoulders. Exhale to release. Eagle arms, the left upper arm over the right one this time. And wrapping your forearms around to lift here. Keep extending your upper arms up towards the ceiling, fingers pointing to the ceiling. And also as if your arms are going away from you. Exhale to release. Place your palms in front of you and walk your palms forward to sink the chest down again. Walk your palms back again. Extend your legs forward to the front. Bend your both knees, moving into your butterfly. Drop your knees towards the floor. Hug your shin and hug your toes and start to move your knees up and down about 30 to 40 times. Relax your shoulders. And from here, palms behind your hips, bring your knees back together. Swing your knees on the side to move on to your fourth tabletop position. Align your neck, align your shoulders with the wrist, hips with your knees. Inhale to lift your chin up, press your chest down. Exhale, chin to the chest, tailbone pointing down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Keep repeating, feeling that movement fully. Get as curvy as you can as you lift your spine up. And get a nice deeper arc as you lift your chin up. Coming back to the center, you can tuck your toes from here, take your hips back, moving into downward dog, and start to walk your heels in and out to loosen up your hamstrings. Keep sending your hips back. Find the lengthening in your torso and torso relaxed. Bend both of your knees to step or walk forward to the top of the mat. Cross your arms to allow your torso to hang down. Micro bend your knees if need be. Relax your shoulders. Relax your whole spine and the torso. A passive stretch here. Let the gravity pull your torso down. Surrender and breathe. And slowly release your arms to roll your spine up to come into Tadasana, your foundation asana for standing poses. And find your rooting here through your feet. Roll your shoulders back, chin parallel to the floor. Tuck your tailbone in. body in one line. And as you inhale, raise your arms up and start lifting your heels off the floor to come over your toes. About 5 breaths here, balancing on your toes. Feel the engagement in your calf as you try and attempt this. Pressing your toes down on the floor. Exhale, bring your heels back down on the ground. And again, inhale, lift up. Lift your heels up. Exhale, slowly bringing your heels back down. 2 more times. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, engaging your calf. Feeling that engagement in your calf as you lift your, coming over your toes. Exhale, release. Interlace your fingers. Stretch your arms up, feet wider than hip distance apart. Inhale to lift your torso. Exhale, bend over to your right and send your arms back. Look over to the ceiling through your left armpit. Coming back in the center and change the side, bending over to your left. Feeling a nice side release here. Coming back in the center, exhale to release. Bring your feet hip distance apart, hands on your hips. Inhale to lift your torso. Exhale, start to fold forward. Nice lengthened torso here, keeping your chin forward. Reach out to your shin, ankle, or hook your toes. Inhale, head up. Exhale, head into fold. Micro bend your knees if need be. As you inhale, look back up, hands on your hips to come all the way back up to step into Prasarita Padottanasana, feet 4 feet distance apart, big toe slightly in, hands on your hips. Inhale, lift your torso, exhale to fold over. Palms in between your feet, shoulder distance apart, fingers and toes in one line. You can stay in half lift or taking the crown of your head down towards the floor. Use the floor like pressing the floor away with your palms as if you're pressing the floor away from you. That will give you a bit more lengthening in your spine. As you inhale, look back up, hands on your hips, bend your knees to come all the way back up and interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale, lifting your torso up again. Exhale, start to fold forward. Feeling the rush of your blood to your head as you let go of your torso. Allow your arms to be free, falling towards the ground. Notice your chest. Feel the opening in the chest. If you feel your chest is collapsing, that's when open the chest. As you inhale, look back up, place your palms on the mat from here. Start to walk your palms to your right and maybe bringing your right hip down as much as you can. If you can come fully down, then maybe lift your left toes up off the floor, coming over your left heel as you bring your right hip fully back down. You can continue to support yourself with the floor or join your palms to the heart center. Again, place your palms on the mat. Start to walk your palms to your left and start to lift your right hip up, coming back to the center, walking to your left. Again, palms back on the mat. Walk your palms towards your left side to the shorter edge of your mat. Flip your body over to come into your plank. Lower down, knees, chest or chin or chaturanga. Inhale. Lift your pelvis, lift your chest up, look up towards the ceiling. 5 breaths here into your upward dog. Feeling the engagement in your arms by pressing your fingertips down. Notice the sensation in your back. And exhale. Move back onto your fours, tuck your toes. Let us get into the downward dog. 5 breaths here in downward dog. Feel free to micro bend your knees if need be, if you feel too tight in your hamstrings. From here, bring your left leg forward, rotate your right heel. As you inhale, raise your arms up for Virabhadrasana A. Look at your thumbs if possible, or look to the front. Rotate your right heel perpendicular to your left foot, moving into Virabhadrasana B. Bringing your torso to the center, look at your left palm, stretch your arms in the T shape. And straighten your left knee, turn the left foot in, and turning both of your feet towards the other side. Bend your front knee while your the back heel is diagonal. Stretch your arms for Virabhadrasana A. Look up. Turning the left heel back in, moving into your Virabhadrasana B on your right side. And straighten your left knee, turn the left foot back in and step to the top of the mat. Bend both of your knees to come into your chair pose. Arms up, upper arms parallel to your ears, tuck your tailbone in. As you exhale, start to fold forward and take your left leg back into your low lunge. Maybe left knee pressing down on the floor. You may support your knee with a cushion. Look forward. Palms can remain on the mat or you can place them on your heels. Align your hips here. And feeling the stretch in your core by sinking your hips forward as your body allows you to do. Taking your hips back for half splits. Straightening your front knee. If you want to slide your right leg a little bit more back so that your hips are aligned with your knees, you can do that and fold over here. Maybe pressing your chest by bending your elbows, pressing your chest towards your thighs. Place your right foot back on the ground, taking your right knee, aligning with your right heel again, back into your low lunge. And then from here, tuck your back toe, lift your back heel up, back knee up, look forward, or maybe opening your chest to the right as you place your right palm on your right thigh, or up or behind you. Exhale to place your palms back on the mat. Again, take your right leg back into your plank, lower down, knees chest to chin or chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And bring your left leg forward for your lunge on your left. Tuck your back toe to take your hips back into your half split. Find your alignment. Maybe chest reaching out to your thighs. Moving back into your lunge, tuck your back toe, right palm pressing down, lift your back knee up, open the chest to the left. Choose the position for your left arm. Front foot and the back toes pressing down on the mat. Nice strong rooting. And exhale to again step your right leg forward, taking that bounce, moving to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, head into fold. Inhale, arms all the way back up, join your palms, and exhale to release. Moving into your balancing asana, Uttara Hasta Padangusthasana. You can simply do the variation by shifting all your weight on your left foot, bend your right knee, hug your right shin, just stay here, or hook your big toe, right big toe to straighten your knee further. Hold here for 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just this variation. Bend your right knee, placing the back of your right foot on your left thigh, or maybe right foot inside your left thigh. Join your palms for your tree pose. So choose your variation here, whichever variation feels good to you. Finding your gaze point. Exhale to slowly release. Let's change the side. Shifting all your weight on your right foot. Choose your variation for Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana variation A. Changing the side for Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. And slowly moving into your variation of the tree pose, maybe foot on your thigh or inside your right thigh. Finding the gaze point, focus. And as you exhale again, release. Feet again, hip distance apart. Start to fold forward. Maybe micro bend your knees, cross your arms. Passive stretch again here for your hamstrings. But mainly for the mental calm, and feel the rush of the blood to your head as you let go here into your dangling pose. And start to squat down from here, feet hip distance apart. If you want, you can open your feet a little bit more diagonal, squatting down to reach to Malasana. And as you bring your hips down, maybe it is difficult for you to keep your heels on the ground, then maybe slide a cushion or bolster or a block under your heels, depending on what height that you need. Lift your torso, join your palms to the heart center, maybe taking your knees away from each other. And as you exhale, release, bring your hips on the ground. Extend your legs in front of you for Dandasana. Hands on the side, lift your torso here. Breathe. This is your foundation pose for seating poses. Find your alignment, find your grounding, and we're going to move into Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, start to fold over. If you want to bend your knees a little bit, that's fine. Resting your torso on your thighs. Reach out to your shin, ankle, or you may want to hook your toes. As you inhale, look back up, arms all the way back up. Exhale to release. Bend your right knee and place the back of your right foot over your left thigh. Some of you may be able to take the bind here, or you can simply stand. You can simply fold forward here. You can also support your knee with the cushion. So take a right arm around for the bind. Catch hold of your right foot. Inhale, lengthen your torso, and exhale, start to fold over. Feel free to sit over a cushion if this feels challenging for you. Inhale, look back up. Exhale to release, and release your right leg. Bend your left knee. If you want, take the bind, or you can simply fold over without taking the bind. Inhale to lengthen up. Exhale, fold over. Inhale again, look back up. Exhale to release again. Extend both of your legs out. Bend your right knee. Draw your right heel back, sitting inside your right foot. Inhale, lengthen up, and exhale to fold over. And notice the difference between all three forward folds that we have taken, when Paschimottanasana, the second Ardha Padmasana, and this one. So notice how what different that you feel in your hamstring stretch, which body part is getting engaged, which body part is getting sensation, and that's how you become more and more aware of where a particular asana is working on your body. Inhale to look back up, exhale, release, and draw your right leg forward and left knee back, bending your left knee, sitting inside your left heel. Inhale and then up again, exhale to fold over. As you inhale, look back up, exhale to release, bend your left knee also and draw your left heel closer to your sit bones. Take your calf out if you want into your Virasana. Your hips are in between your feet. If you want, you can slide a cushion underneath. Now place your palms behind you to open your chest. Drop your head back. Alternatively, take your forearms, catching hold of your foot. Drop the head down. Some of you may be able to go fully down by keeping your shoulders down on the ground and maybe feeling that arc in your spine. Maybe lift your pelvis up, tuck your tailbone, and place your hips back down on the ground. Few breaths here. It can be very challenging for some of you on ankles, quads, maybe in the lower back as well. So make sure you're listening to your body and not pushing yourself beyond your boundaries. And you can slowly straighten your knees from here. Alternatively, it can be difficult for some people to just straighten the knees from here. Otherwise, you can come all the way up by pressing your elbows and the forearms down. And then start to straighten your knees to lie down on your back. Cross your right thigh over the left one. Bring your knees closer to your chest. And then maybe place both of your palms on your shin, ankle, or over your foot. Pressing that knee in towards the chest and feel the sensation maybe in your right outer hip, the right outer thigh, if your right thigh is inside the left one. Lower back nicely pressed down on the floor, body weight center. Exhale to release and change. This time left thigh over the right one, crossing them. And again, release, moving into Viparit Karniyasana. I would suggest use the belt or the scarf for this. Knees close to your chest, extend your knees and wrap the belt around your mount of your toes, pulling the belt towards your hips. Feel as if your heels are trying to go up while your toes are trying to face the chest, like pointing towards the chest. About 15 breaths here. exhale to release, and let us slowly roll our hips by bringing your knees close to the chest. Place your palm over your knees and start to rotate your hips clockwise about 4 to 5 times and anti-clockwise. And let us move into Shavasana. Extending your legs out, arms away from your body, tuck your chin slightly in and allow yourself to relax into the stillness. And notice how you feel after this mindful practice. How you feel when you have just slowed a bit down. And every time we relax, we practice non-rejection. We practice allowing. And in that allowing everything, we relax totally. And when you start practicing allowing in general life, in daily tasks that you do, that you allow everything that happens, something that is outside your control, you continue relaxing. You don't need separate relaxation. Our resistance is something that takes most of our energy out, and you can conserve that by just allowing and surrender. And you can continue here in this relaxation, or you can come out by moving your toes and fingers gently. You can move your head from one side to the other, bring your feet together to stretch your arms up, stretch your whole body. And release, bend your knees, roll over to your right. Take your time to slowly come up into your sitting posture towards finishing our practice for today. And let us fill ourselves with gratitude for whatever that you can think of today. Just think of one thing, one person which is there in your life, who's there in your life, that you want to really you want to really be thankful about having this person or that thing in your life. So with that, let us seal our practice with one Om. Join your palms to the heart center. Breathe in. As you exhale, you can open your eyes. Thank you for joining me in. And if you have anything to say, I would love to hear from you what you've got to say in the comment section. And I hope to see you soon again in some other practice. Until then, bye bye.